Back in the year 1803, Napoleon once said, "That is a sleeping dragon. Let him sleep. If he wakes, he will shake the world." Being the capital city of the People's Republic of China, Beijing is the nation's political, economic, and cultural center. Located in North China, close to the port of Tianjin, and partially surrounded by Hubei province, Beijing is an enormous municipality abundant in history, culture, beautiful landscapes, and fine cuisine. One of the largest and oldest cities in the world, Beijing boasts a fascinating mixture of old and new, from ancient palaces to modern skyscrapers, providing one of the kind insight into Chinese culture and daily life that you will never get anywhere else. As one of the six ancient cities in China, Beijing has been the heart and soul of politics throughout its long history, and consequently there is an unparalleled wealth of discovery to delight and intrigue travelers as they explore the city's ancient past and exciting modern development. Now it has become one of the most popular travel destinations in the world, with about 140 million Chinese visitors in a year and 4.4 international visitors in a year. The city itself is renowned for its opulent palaces, temples, parks, gardens, tombs, walls, and gates. It has 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, which are the Forbidden City, Temples of Heaven, Summer Palace, Ming Tombs, Tian, and parts of the Great Wall.
Hello Miss, my name is Lulu. For this midterm project, I will explain about tourism objects in Beijing, China. Beijing as the capital city of China and one of the global cities in the world. In tourism, Beijing being well known for its historical, natural, and cultural places such as palaces, museums, imperial parks, and many more. Today, I would like to give you a virtual tour to Beijing, China. First of all, I will introduce you to one of the most famous icons for its tourism, that is the Great Wall. The Great Wall is one of the 7 wonders in the world and expected to be the longest structure that human ever built. In 1987, the Great Wall became UNESCO World Heritage Site. With 21,000 kilometers long, the Great Wall China took more than 2,000 years to build. At the beginning, the Great Wall is built by the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang. He built this wall to protect his territory from the invasion by the northern tribes. Now the Great Wall can be visited by tourists again during this COVID-19 pandemic. The entrance ticket costs about $7 to $10. Next is the Forbidden City. Located in Dongcheng District, Beijing, the Forbidden City is the Imperial Palace Complex and it's a residence for the Emperor of China from the Ming Dynasty. The complex consists of 980 buildings and encompassing about 8,886 rooms. This palace complex also surrounded by numerous opulent imperial gardens and temples. Since 1925, the Forbidden City has opened for public and become a palace museum, with the extensive collections and artifacts from the imperial collections of Ming and Qing dynasties. The Forbidden City entrance ticket costs about $2 for adults. The next is Jingshan Park, who is also a private imperial garden but now become a public park for people. In this park, we can see many beautiful pavilions, such as Wanchun Pavilion. The scenery from above this pavilion is really beautiful and relaxing. Sometimes we can also see and find elder people singing opera, dancing, or doing other cultural activities. Tiananmen Square. With the size more than 50 acres, Tiananmen Square is the biggest field in the world. Located in the city center, this square is easy to access by the public transport. This square is also known for the 1989 protest and massacre. From above Tiananmen, the center, There is monument to the people heroes and Mao Zedong Mausoleum, the National Museum of China on the left, and the Great Hall of the People on the right. Next is the National Museum of China. There are a lot of important items in this museum. Contains more than 1 million permanent collections. The most famous items in this museum are Hou Mu Wu Ting, that is the largest piece of bronze work that had found in so far. Large bronze basins of Guo Ji Zibai and Han Dynasty jade burial suite. Next is the Ho Hai Lake. The lake is very beautiful, especially at night. This place is also popular among tourists for its nightlife, but we can also find many good restaurants, cafe, and souvenir shop around here.
Next, I will explain about the food in Beijing, China. First, Beijing Gaoya is a typical food made from duck meat, and usually many people say another name is Peking duck. Beijing Gaoya has a delicious and very tasty, and has always been a favorite of traveler during culinary tour in Beijing. Beijing Gaoya can be served into various dishes, soup, appetizer, main course, and dessert. Because the culture using dog meat has been widespread in the culinary history of the people in the city of Beijing. Second, Gongbao Jiding is a food made from chicken which is processed and seasoned with spicy peanuts. Gongbao Jiding has a spicy and slightly sweet taste. This food is usually eaten with additional rice and vegetable to complement it. Third, Tudou Si is a typical North Chinese culinary preserved in the city of Beijing. A food made from potatoes that have been sliced into small size, then seasoned with spicy and sour spicy that can make the top spicier. And usually tudou can be consumed directly or it can be blended with vegetable or meat. 4. Huoguo. Huoguo is a food that has soup and has a spicy and savory taste. We can cause various types of toppings such as beef, chicken, and various vegetables as complementary ingredients. It is a favorite of many people in winter, and huoguo he was almost similar to meat. 5. Drink in Beijing, China. Chrysanthemum tea is a typical drink and the most popular in China, made from chrysanthemum flower, and usually the drinks are plentiful and easy to find during Chinese New Year celebration. Even it is a traditional drink, the tea many people are looking for, and this drink have many benefits such as treating flu, lowering blood pressure. And last, 6. White wine is a drink that can be drunk by adults and should not be drunk by children. Although it does not have many good benefits, but it still has many fans.
Next tour package China Beijing Ski Muslim Tour Package. This time we will use a tour package from Sentosa Wisata Travel to China. But basically to Beijing at low price, but the service is not cheap. There is not need to go far to America and Europe. Now skiing can also be done in China. This tour package is very easy for Muslim because the dish provide a halal dish, and we will also visit several famous mosques in Beijing. We will also visit interesting and famous tourist attractions in Beijing such as Tiananmen, summer place, and so on. The following in the China Beijing Ski Muslim Tour Package. First day, Jakarta, Jakarta to Beijing. Depart by place transportation from Jakarta to Beijing City. Arrive in Beijing for lunch to visit Tiananmen Square, the largest city square in China, which holds a lot of history. After that, rocket the Forbidden City, which is the longest place with 9999 rooms. The program continues by visit the 798 Arzan at night. Travel will watch the acrobatic show, the return to the hotel. Second day in Beijing. After breakfast, we will go to the Great Wall of China, followed by lunch and head to Wang Fujing shopping and Dugomen Stretch. Photo the bird Bernadetta Olympic Stadiums. After after that, have dinner and head to the hotel rest. 3 days in Beijing. After breakfast, we will visit the King Summer Place by the lake. In the afternoon, we will visit Nurjina Mosque and Muslim supermarket. Though then we will visit the place followed by dinner and back to the hotel. Day 4 in Beijing. After breakfast, we will visit Naduria Mosque, followed by visit Yandi Street, Bazaar Shopping, Yaxiyo Market, and Yoxiyo Market. After dinner, back to the hotel. 6th day in Beijing. After breakfast is the time to go skating for a full day Nation Ski Resto. 7th day, Beijing to Jakarta. After breakfast, check out and head to Peking International Airport to return to Jakarta. Thank you for crossing Sentosa Tour in Beijing Ski Tour.